the so-called ego, the separate me, not only at that stage, forever actually, the ego, the separate me, has a very funny, confused idea of happiness, of love, of peace. This conditioned mind, this conditioned self, this separate me, thinks happiness, peace, love, joy is found by chasing and accumulating and holding on to positive, pleasant experience. It only wants to feel good, always. Only accepts good thoughts about itself, good feelings, good experiences, and rejects everything that is uncertain, unpleasant. It wants to find happiness on the level of phenomena, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, relationships. As it doesn't know anything outside of its own egoic mental reality that is made out of these thoughts, feelings, perceptions. It looks for this pleasant life experiences on the level of duality, of mind, of body. And everything that could challenge this manufactured happiness is rejected. This is the universal structure of the ego, so to speak, of every ego, of every separate me. Desire to get to bring to me what apparently makes me happy, and fear. Fear of what makes me unhappy, what brings pain, including losing that which I have desired before. These conflicting forces of desire and fear in the mind of the apparent separate self create, manifest, crystallize the identification with a separate me as someone outside of, separate from the things of the world, separate from other people. And there it starts, the competition. I am not full as a separate me, so I create all the desires, all the needs to fill me, and everything that challenges me to get that or to lose that brings up fear, pain, suffering. So the so-called ego has this foolish idea that this game plan of this dream is to avoid pain, to avoid painful experiences, and to collect as many as possible positive, pleasant experiences. That is not a problem. It's part of the game plan. Because this foolish attempt to find happiness eventually wears out earlier or later in our soul. We come to the, at that point, made painful insight that the happiness that we gain by accumulating things and experiences, trying to fill up our self, never lasts. And on every accumulated pleasant experience, on the other side is already waiting the fear of losing it, the pain of losing it, because this dream is fleeting. Nothing in this world, in this body, in this mind lasts. So intuitively we come to the recognition that in this fleeting, changing, phenomenal experience, I will not find what deep down in my heart I know I am. The ego is a master of wrong conclusions, a master of misinterpretation, a master of confusion based on ignorance, on not being able to understand and see the whole picture. And one major confusion of the ego is that pain is suffering. Due to the lack of understanding, the separate me cannot see that this world, this dream, this human experience comes with both sides of the coin, pain and pleasure. They go together. If we have lived long enough this human experience, everyone comes more or less to the same conclusion, seeing that life is a balance of winning and losing, of pain and pleasure. The world of dualities is a world of opposites, and as consciousness, as awareness, there is this, it's called sometimes Murphy's Law. Whatever can happen will happen. This is consciousness, like, all right, bring it on. I don't mind. Consciousness, awareness, our beingness welcomes all of experience equally. It understands, we understand, that suffering is not pain per se, but the resistance to pain, to unpleasant experience brings suffering. without resistance to the pain, to the unpleasant experiences, without an inner no to life, all of the human experience, including pain, is filled with this love that we're speaking about.